Hi, I'm Mami. Today I will talk about staccato with tanging. Yay, tanging. Alright, so I will use D, middle D. So, so far I explain something like this, blowing the air over this. Or a little bit faster one, quicker one. This kind of tempo. Okay. So maybe you can make it a little bit quicker. So air will go through here very quickly and very short, sharp. And then you will add tanging, very light tanging. You will let the air to make sound, and you will just add tiny tanging in the beginning. So try both without tanging several times and then add tanging, and you will start to hear the good sound of your sound. So if you are already making good sound without tanging, it must be easier to make a tanging, staccato with tanging now. Okay. Okay, so then we can do the exercise like this. Again, 3 beat, a little bit faster way. As you continue, as you repeat, you will you start to notice more spot that it's easy to make sound. You know, the more you can hear a clear sound, or sometimes you will lose that spot so that you will have a not so clear sound, or a little bit like a windy sound. Then you will go back while you are continue practicing it. You know, don't stop. If it becomes really strange and then you cannot deal with it, then you can stop. But if it's, you know, something very small, different, then just continue doing it. While you're doing it, you can search for it. This is kind of like a training too. Like you want to pay attention to something continuously, because you really, I want you to pay attention, like a very strong concentration, so that you can start to hear your sound, what exactly you are doing here, because you will be your best teachers. This is the way you can be your teacher. So again, D. Okay, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. So now I explained about muscle. I'm still, I already feeling muscle around here, like this area, little like a tight, like a pinched muscle. Maybe because I'm making very small, very sharp sound, so I can feel here. Okay, so maybe we will go up. How about doing twice? D, 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 E, 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 E. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So because I changed from D to E and next quickly, you can actually, you don't need to go right away to the next note. You can stop E and you can explore with E for a while and then go to F. Right now I think I'm doing like a A minor, no, D minor kind of scale, but you can do any note, you can do chromatically. So you can explore, for example, your D is good, then go to the E, E is okay, and then go to F or something like that. So maybe you can stop video now and explore your sound. And if you are not ready to do that all scale from lower to higher, you can just do the medium area from maybe D to D, and then maybe you will go reach to the higher D and you can come back to the lower. And then also explore, I mean find that which note is harder to reach with tanging compared to other notes, so that you will find that your weak point, which you can develop more technique to control it. And everybody is different. There are several notes that many people say it's harder than others. Maybe I will talk about it later. So stop this and practice. So I assume you did a little bit and come back. Okay, so now I will do a little bit faster and longer. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be like this. So this exercise, because it becomes faster, tanging for the middle octave area is harder than third octave, or even first octave is even harder because it's lower. So you need to control around here very well. So try to start from medium octave, this D, and third octave will be easier for you usually because you are already using the faster air to reach, so it's easier to even play a higher note because you already have a speed, and then you are doing the staccato, like a short quick breath, and it's easier to control your sound with fast speed air and strong tanging. It's not that strong, but tanging has a kind of exploded air motion, so it has a very quick air moving, so it's gonna be easier to play third octave to do this. So maybe let's do the higher third octave, maybe higher D, this D, 1, 2, 3. So I am not playing this with forte. I'm using a minimum volume because especially when I practice, prepare playing the third octave higher note, it's easier for me to just play loudly because if you try to play loud, then you will use the faster, sharper air. But instead, because now is this is a basic exercise, so I will force myself to use less speed and reaching the note, and less speed with sharp staccato, so that when you are free to play very quick staccato with forte or mezzo forte, you're free to do it, and your sound will be shiny, wonderful. But before that, I want to prepare myself that I can do it with minimum pressure of the air, minimum speed. Okay, one more time. D, 1, 2, 3. One more. You can go further, so pay attention to this area. Instead of doing from here, instead of that, and here is like like nothing is happening, but you are using a lot of pressure from here. So this is one way to approach the staccato practice. So maybe next video I will talk about more like a connection next to next. Instead of staccato, I will start to talk about a little bit more how to play legato. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.